Good day, everyone. What is on my desk? We have some kind of Samsung phone that came in for repair. I don't know what model of Samsung this. This looks like Samsung A12. Looks like. I'm not sure. So what the phone is doing? What the phone is doing? USB power meter on the middle is taking 822 milliamps. $220, and we have nothing on the screen. So what can be the problem with this phone? What can be the problem with this phone? These are some kind of jobs where you can start if you want, but in most cases here can be a faulty battery, because in most cases those are the faults, phone faults, and there are no screws on this phone. Maybe someone tried already to do like battery replacement and still it's not working. But let's see. We need to go on a microscope. We really need a microscope here. Exactly. What I'm looking for is the battery connection. You can see on this phone everything is clear. Everything is clear on this phone. We have the VBAT test point, which is the plus from the battery. We have ground. So I'll check from here to here, and we have 2.7 volts. Okay. Why 2.7 volts? Because the battery is highly discharged. Okay. What I will do next, I'll come with the power supply and try to push some current into the battery to see if we still have a working battery. I'll raise the current to 3.5 amps. Nothing can go wrong with 3.5 amps. I'll stick one, and here on the plus, and it's taking 3.4 amps. It's charging. So we need to bring back the battery to life, just to separate the fault, to see if we have a battery issue or we have issue with the motherboard. Because if the battery is showing 2.7, we can't conclude that this is a fault motherboard. So let me charge the battery and then we'll test. I was still charging the battery. It's taking 2.6 amps. You can see here 2.6 amps. That means our problem can be a highly discharged battery, because the owner of the phone said this screen was recently replaced and they use it like 1 week and the phone is still not working. Now what do we have on the battery? What kind of voltage do we now have? Now we have 3.59. 3.59. If we plug in the charger, we must see something on the screen. So I'll plug in the, you can see the screen looks new. This is a new screen. Plug in is taking 1.99, nearly 1 amp, 930 milliamps. That means the phone is charging. It's taking 1.1 amp. The phone is charging, but we have nothing on the screen. So what do we do when the phone is charging, we have nothing on the screen? What is the next step? He said this is a new screen, but how can I trust the customer? Huh? Of course the screen looks new. What if this is a copy screen and it's just worked for a week and the phone went off? So what I would do, let me look for another screen. I want to test this phone with another screen. This screen is too shiny. I'm doubting the screen. Of course, there's no any physical damage which you can spot on the screen. But if it's taking 1.1 amp, it means my phone is charging and we might have a screen issue or something wrong on the motherboard. And the battery is good. The charging I see is good. The charging port is good. But the screen is not showing up anything on the screen. The phone is not showing up anything on the screen. So let me look for another screen. Oh, yeah. I have this screen. This one. No, this, I said this is a 12. This must be a 32, something like. Maybe. We'll see. Let me test this with another screen. That's the only way to separate the fault. Of course, the customer is saying the screen is new. What if something happened with the customer screen? I'll press the power on button here. And the Samsung Galaxy. So this is a faulty screen. I knew it. This is going to be a faulty screen. So like I said, those are the most common faults on phones. You fix the charging port, you fix the battery, you change the battery, you replace the screen. And trust me, so many jobs they are coming almost every day. Here at workshop, my phone has a broken screen, but you can't deny such kind of job. Just less than 10 minutes to replace the screen and you will be left with good margin. So you don't really need too much electronics knowledge to fix phones, because there are so many faults that you can fix which does not require electronics knowledge. Of course, learning electronics at some point will give you freedom when bad things happen. So the phone is on. Yeah, the phone is on. So that screen is fault. You can see the phone is on. So I will speak with the customer, will replace the screen. I don't know how happened that a new screen will just went black. So yeah, let me know what you think on the comment section. If you have anything, please contact me. Let's share what we have. I value everyone's feedback, be it negative or positive, because that will help the channel or our platform to grow. So just try to leave a comment, and if you are really interested with electronics, don't watch videos without subscribing, because when I'm seeing a lot of people, they watch the videos, they don't subscribe, they watch videos, they do. Just subscribe and turn off the notification bell so that you won't miss any great content from the channel in the future. See you on the next one. Bye bye.